Hello, I'm Ben McCarthy, and this is our virtual reality educational experience. Now we're going to go into one of the three menus, these being the hub, the museum, the space. This is our start menu screen. Just after the splash screen. You can also restart the game here if you need to, which is great. Now to go into the environments, you'll have to click one of the three environments by holding B and the pointer comes up. You just need to click one, so we'll go into the hub. Right, the hub environment, that was made for anybody who isn't familiar with VR, just so they can mess around, just have a look, grab stuff, just make sure everything's working. Okay, we'll go into the next environment again by holding B. Laser comes up. Okay. This is the menu room, so you'll come back here to navigate, which is great. Right, we'll go into the environment. Okay, so these are the display cases. These display cases have items in that you can interact with. Here's one. Just a sword, so you can look up close, which is great. The information is also printed just next to each item, just so that you can read about them, make sure that you know what they are. Obviously these ones are relatively simple, you know what a sword is, well, most people will. Anyway, moving on. So this whole environment is based on a gallery. We've got some AI walking around. They'll be not interacting with anything, but just adding to that a level of immersion, So they'll be going up to objects, looking at them, moving away, looking at other objects, and coming back. You've got these paintings. They have the relevant information, what they are, the reference. So these are 2K and 4K maps, depending on what I could find. These encased objects, almost all of them are prop packs. So we can just grab these and have these to look at. So you can look at these in depth and just pop these back. So the information for these objects is printed just below them, and we also included wherever we can, the location of each of the items, just so that you can go in real life. If you wanted to go and see this, you go in real life to have a look at these objects. Okay, here's another one. These are great. So these are all interactable. You've got all these objects. We'll just carry on around the museum, look at these pieces of art. You've got some key pieces of art in here from various artists. Okay. Katana on the wall. Some statues. Okay, now we'll go into the space environment really quick. Okay, so there's the menu screen again. We can pop back to that in a minute. So in this environment, the aim was to do the polar opposite of a museum. So this is a space station looking out at some planets. You'll be able to, you can't just yet, it will be at the end of the day. But the information from the planets, when you look at them, will pop up and you'll be able to have a look at them. So obviously you've got some key planets here that you can give them some information about, which is great. We don't know just yet whether we want the information to pop up on these screens, but that's one of the possibilities that we could do. These are all spinning, which is nice. We intend on trying to use these buttons to incorporate a zoom feature, so they come to you, maybe in your hand, so just so you can have a look at them a little bit closer up, which is great. So you've got these tables as well. You've got some chests, just fill in the area, Okay, so let's go back to the menu piece. So let's go back to the main menu. By holding B on the restart. Okay, so we're back at this menu. And from here you can quit or go back in. So we'll go back into the hub and we'll go back. So that's our game. I've been Ben, and thank you for listening.